Hey everyone, Pastor Cal here with our midweek moment. Last week, Pastor Santosh guided us through a story in the Gospel of Mark where Jesus has the Passover meal, or what we now call the Last Supper, with his disciples in the upper room before he was arrested and tried and went to the cross. And I trust that you not only enjoyed that, but had a new experience of what we monthly celebrate as communion, and as we were able to enter into that space and perhaps even picture what it would have been like to be in that upper room with Jesus and his disciples. Now this Sunday, we're actually going to take a look at a passage that happened just before this in Mark chapter 14, in a familiar story of where Jesus is anointed with very expensive oil from a woman. After this woman breaks the jar of oil and anoints Jesus over the head with it, the disciples are quite indignant about this, saying that there was expensive perfume and it could have been used, if it had been sold, it could be used to feed the poor, to give money to the poor. But listen to Jesus' response as preparation for this Sunday. Jesus says this in Matthew 14, starting at verse 6. "Leave her alone. Why are you bothering her? She has done a beautiful thing to me. The poor you will always have with you, and you can help them anytime you want. But you will not always have me. She did what she could. She poured perfume on my body beforehand to prepare for my burial. Truly I tell you, wherever the gospel is preached throughout the world, what she has done will also be told in memory of her." Now, the Gospels contain several episodes of Jesus being anointed with oil. But the one line, the one sentence Jesus says I want to draw your attention to as we prepare for this Sunday is this: what she has done will be told in memory of her. So as we prepare for Sunday, let me just ask you to read through that passage and consider what it means that whenever the gospel is preached, this story, this woman who anointed Jesus with oil, will also be told in memory of her. We're also going to have several baptisms in each of our services, so we're excited about that. We trust that we'll see you on Sunday as we worship 8:30, 10 o'clock, or 11:30. Have a great rest of the week.